Hey y'all. Hey Taby. Hey. How y'all doing today? Let me go in here. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. Hey y'all. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whoo, honey. Jump right into it, y'all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you smash the thumbs up on the way in. I only got 17 likes and it's almost 100 people in here. Like, what's tea? What's tea? I mean, what's tea, y'all? Be good to me. 19 likes? Oh no, see, y'all don't want me to. No, I'm gonna be quiet then. I'm gonna be quiet then. 29 likes. What's tea? No, it ain't 39, it's 40. Put some respect on it, D. Put some respect on it, D. It ain't 39 pages, it's 40. Okay, first thing first, I gotta move kind of fast, y'all, because I got somewhere I gotta go. So, how many people read the book? How many people read the book? Okay, we got one, two. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So a lot of people read the book. So how long did it take for y'all to read the book? How long did it take? Because for me, putting my socks and shoes on took longer for me to put on than to read this book. So y'all let me know how long did it take for y'all to read this book? 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 minute, 2 seconds. You didn't even read the book. 30 minutes, a half an hour. Okay, about 30 minutes. Woo! So a lot of people are upset because they are highly disappointed with this book. So for the ones that did read the book, did y'all pay for the book? And if so, how much was the book? Hey everyone, for the one that is coming in, hey y'all, hey, hey, hey. It was $30. The book was $30. Oh, 19.99. Okay. That which one? 19.99, 21.99. Free baby. I got it for free. The book was 19.99. Okay, 19.99 pre-sale. So a lot of people got it for free. Oh my gosh. It was just a money grab. Let me highlight some of y'all comments. Okay, so we got 131 people in here. I need y'all to smash the thumbs up. Like, what's going on? It's 89 likes, 130 people in here. What's tea, y'all? Come on. Smash the thumbs up on the way in. Hello to everyone that's just now coming in. I got to move kind of quick. So I'm going to tell y'all how I feel about this book. This book was just a waste of time. I'm going to be honest with y'all. This book was a waste of time. I mean, everything that's in this book was already said and done on the YouTube platform. Nothing new was in the book at all, y'all. I'm going to be honest. Nothing new was in the book besides, Jeremy proposing to Keesha. That's it. I'm going to be honest. Nothing new was in the book that we haven't already known thus far. Like, for real, for real. I said this book gave me a headache. So, for the ones who do not know, or I know a lot of you guys did read the book already. So it's a total of 4 chapters, 40 pages is in the book. Somebody said 39, but it's 40 pages in the book. Um, some of the titles of the chapters were Karma, She Came to Me as a Woman, I'm Sorry to My Baby Daddy, and Stalking Ass Bitch. Now, a lot of people wanted to know, was Paris mentioned in the book? And I'm going to be honest with you guys. Yes, Paris was in the book, but she did not say Paris' name. We all know that, legal reasons. But Paris' situation was in the book, not a large portion of it, but we all know, what took place. She did say the trolls, so we all know when she say the trolls or the mayor of Trollville, we all know who she's talking about. So Paris was in the book. Lily was in the book as well. Spent $7,000 on the ring. Yeah, he took it back too. He took the ring back. So I'm gonna give y'all a little small recap of what's in the book. So she did confirm that Shanita was the one that and she leaked the pictures out. Now, I don't know if you guys do remember or not that Shanita said she wasn't the one. And it was a rumor going around that she said that Keesha was the one that gave her a picture of Lily to leak out. Now, I don't know how true that is, and I'm not saying that Shanita did say that, but a rumor was going around that Shanita did say Keesha was the one that gave her the picture of Lily to leak out. But Keesha confirmed that it was Shanita. She was the one that did leak the picture of Ashley and the baby. She also stated that during her pregnancy, that her and Jeremy was not together during the whole pregnancy, just some of the pregnancy. And they did get back together after the girls turned 1 in December. So that was a total of 4 months of them not being together. So during that time when they wasn't together, they was on quote unquote break. That's when he ran into Ashley, and that's when he got Ashley pregnant. Yeah, yeah, that's yeah, yeah. So I don't know, because Shanita said she wasn't the one to leak it. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. Now I'm kind of confused on that too. I don't know. I don't know. The whole book, it was here and there. It had moments where you was like, huh? You was like, what? I don't know. Hey y'all, for the ones that just came in. So yeah, she said her first pregnancy was a boy. Yeah, that's what she said. Her first pregnancy was a boy. Um, that's what she said. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So that was something that we didn't know, but she did tell us before that she did suffer a miscarriage. We already knew that. That's what I'm saying. Everything that was in the book, we heard the same rodeo already. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something that was kind of funny to me that she had in the book. Now, when Lily did give birth, I was cracking up on this part because this was kind of like something that you would have seen in a Lifetime movie or something. Now, she said that Lily told her that the doctor, okay, when she gave birth, the doctor name was Keisha Anderson. The doctor name was Keisha Anderson. That's so crazy. Like, what? What are the odds of that? Keisha Anderson? Man, Keisha Anderson. Wow. And she also stated that Lily said, you know what? This was a sign from God. I mean, how is it that the doctor name is Keisha Anderson? So she said that was kind of like her whooping from God saying, you did something that you wasn't supposed to do. That's what she said Lily told her. That was a sign from God, letting her know, dang, Lily, you did something you had no business doing. Yeah, the doctor name was Keesha Anderson, y'all. Keesha Anderson. Wow. Yeah, crazy, right? Mm-mm. Now, also, Jeremy did say his ex was pregnant. He did say ex, but I thought that it was kind of like a one night stand or she was just a jump off. So he did mention ex was pregnant. So now he's claiming her because he said ex. I don't know if y'all caught that. For the ones that did read the book, I'm pretty sure you did see it. Somebody, where my minds at? Y'all need to get on y'all job, man. We got some trolls in the chat, y'all. Where my minds at? Let me make you a mod. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for some more people to mod. Hold on, I'm trying to look for some names that I know that's familiar. Hold on. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, let me see. Free TV. Okay, yeah. So what else? So the stalker story was so crazy. So basically, this girl was just stalking Keesha. Now, she said she met this girl when she got on the elevator. This girl got on the elevator with her. She said she never seen this girl before. So she says this girl, she gets on the elevator, she compliments her and says, "You smell good. You're so beautiful. Can you tell me the smell of the scent of the perfume that you are wearing?" I mean, Keisha said this girl was really just complimenting her. And ever since then, she said she just kept on running to this girl over and over and over. This was the craziest story that I have ever heard. Like, this girl was just following her nonstop. Like, this is some lifetime movie stuff. Lifetime movie stuff. Like, what? Right. Yes, I remember she was telling us about that incident when someone was stalking her, but she never did go into details. But she did talk about this incident inside the book. Now, this girl was watching Keisha and her trainer work out. And once the trainer did decide to leave, that's when she went to Keisha and was like, "So, how much do your trainer cost? Because I want me a trainer because she trying to, get her body into shape." So Keisha told her how much the trainer cost. She said, "Oh, I can't afford that trainer. That costs too much." So Keisha said she felt bad for the girl because she couldn't afford the trainer. So the girl was like, "Can you show me some moves? Can you show me how to do this, how to do that, so I can go home and I can work on it myself since I can't afford a trainer?" So Keisha was like, she was kind of hesitant. Then she was like, "You know what? I can show you." So Keisha said she left to go upstairs to check on her girls, came back downstairs, and the girl was, exercising. They was prepping to work out. So the girl phone rings and the girl goes to the bathroom. And she said, "I have to take this phone call. It's an emergency." So she goes in the bathroom. Keisha said she waited up front for about 5 minutes. She got her stuff and she was going to leave. But Keisha ends up going to the bathroom as well, not knowing that the girl was in the bathroom. And she said she heard this girl talking on the phone to someone, and she was saying, Keesha a dumb bitch, and only if Keesha knew, Jeremy gonna cheat on her, etc., etc. So of course the girl did not know Keesha came in the bathroom to hear all of that. So Keesha said she just left, never did say anything to the girl. So I think the next day, that's when she runs into the girl again on the elevator, and she smiled at Keesha, and Keesha kind of just stared at her. She said, but the girl, I'm pretty sure she said something wasn't right. So make the long story short, honey, this girl been stalking her, and it got to the point where Keesha said that she was just getting like real jazzy with her, and she grabs her leg and was like, "You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Stay right here." So Keisha, like, she want to call for help, but it was just her and the girl there. And she like, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? This girl got my leg." So she said the only thing that she could do was to pray to God, like, "Please, God, please help me." So her next door neighbor, some way, somehow, ends up coming and saving the day. And the next door neighbor's like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And Keisha was like, "Yes." And then I guess the girl left her, let her be. That was crazy. That was some crazy ass shit, y'all. Crazy ass shit. Crazy ass shit. Right. I'm like, you didn't try to fight the girl off. Like, what's he like? Me? Who? Bitch, you finna get up off of me? The fuck? Hell no, nah, bitch. You ain't finna grab. You gonna grab my leg and hold me down? Like what? Hell no. Hold on, I'm finna drop this link, y'all, so y'all can come up here. Crazy, crazy, y'all. Crazy. Slow it down. Okay, hold on, y'all. Yeah, the chat is going in, y'all. The chat is going in. Hold on. There go the link if y'all can catch it. Hold on, I'm finna slow it down. Ooh, God, y'all going ham. So do y'all think that she was lying about that, or y'all think that really happened? Lies. Oh Lord, we got somebody up here. Hold on. Hey. Oh Lord. Hey y'all.
Hey, everybody. Hey, chat.
I don't know
I
why
think
this
it's some
echo going.
bullshit. That's some bullshit. Ain't no motherfucking way somebody gonna grab me and I ain't gonna beat your ass. Fuck you talking about? Ain't nobody can ever grab me. I don't know you and shit, and I'm not gonna fight for myself. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nia,
Mm-mm. Huh?
you do know after she said the girl did that, she put in the book that that girl is now the biggest Keisha hater, and she pretty much, I guess, is out here pretending to be one, but giving all the information. I don't know if
Yeah,
she,
she
I didn't know if she
she
said that part because I ain't hear it.
no, I
Yeah, I
didn't
think that's
say
what
that
she
part, but
said.
she did say that part. But that just don't make sense to me. Because
It don't
who?
make it don't make sense that you won't fuck somebody up for fucking pulling all on your motherfucking body.
But that's what she said, though. She said that somebody, I guess, went to her house, whatever. Folks, let me tell you something. This is my thing about it, though. People give their commentary, folks get on it, but I would not dare go to, like, it's not that serious to me.
It's
You know
not.
what I
It's
mean?
not.
Like, nothing of that is serious to me. If I want to have a Chanel purse, a Gucci bag, if I want to do it, I can do all of those things times 10. So I don't understand what people's obsession is with coming to her house. I don't like that. But yes, that's exactly what she said. She said that, she ended up going to the leasing office and they was talking to her and was like, what's your issue with her? She said nothing. And Keisha said, like, hey, so now she is this big Keisha hater, but I guess she's feeding Keisha information. And at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the paragraph, Keisha was like, checkmate, bitch. Like, y'all got somebody out here that is a big Keesha hater, but in
Mm-hmm.
all reality, she's giving me all this information to take everybody down. So
So who
I'm
could
like,
that be?
ooh, sips tea. What the fuck going
But
on?
you can't give information to say checkmate on nothing because you still showing that you a scary ass motherfucker at the end of the
But
day.
not only that, it's not a checkmate if you letting everybody know that it could be somebody out there that we thinking on our team, which it ain't no team. But that's not checkmate because now everybody gonna be on there gonna be like, hold on, wait, man, who this person is? Like who?
But it's somebody in your motherfucking building. You done already put it out there with somebody in your fucking building and know where the fuck you
Exactly.
stay. So that person could give the information to the next person. Say, hey, I know where she lay her head at night. That was the dumbest shit ever for you to even expose that motherfucking part. Sometimes you can be so smart and be so fucking dumb. I don't even expose that shit because now that girl, whoever she is, could say, oh damn, she put me out like that. Okay, this what the fuck I'm gonna
Exactly.
do. I'm finna share this motherfucking
Exactly.
location, department number, the floor she stay on, the whole nine. Now you done jeopardize your family. That's some goofy ass shit right there. Goofy.
But I think she put that in the book to make it seem like, oh, these bitches be pressed over me. They so obsessed with me. I think she was trying to make herself look good, not knowing that you sound kind of. I
You
mean, come
fucked
on now.
yourself up again.
Yeah,
You fucked
yeah,
yourself up once again. Was
yeah.
Paris said, spaghetti shit.
And she also was pretty much like direct, like like she was indirectly pretty much saying, you know how they always say that Paris is a man, whatever the case may be. So she pretty much
Can the
like
real
that's
what
how
she
she
said?
started
Can
off
the
the book.
real no? Let's get to that. She said, "Can the real Michael Anthony please stand up?" That's what she said.
I just feel like, what was your fucking
So who
point?
is Michael? Who is Michael?
That's supposed to be in Paris. That's what you're saying.
I guess.
My thing
I
is, what's your
guess.
point? What's your point? You didn't cover that shit months ago. So, okay, what we talking about now?
But I mean, like he said, can the real Michael Anthony please stand up? We all know that her supporters always be telling Paris, stand up, stand up. So we come on, sis, we peep game. We
And
know
being a
you're trying
fuck
to be
shit.
funny. Yeah,
I
you
mean,
trying to be funny.
but your funny ain't funny. Your funny ain't funny at all, and it's just crazy because even in the one of the paragraphs, you know, um, she said something about the son, about her having that miscarriage or whatever. So you
Hmm.
saying you trying to say that you had the firstborn son first? Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, yeah.
Get
That's
the
what she
fuck
was
out of
saying.
here!
That's what she was saying. That's what she was
Get that
saying.
goofy shit out of here. Like
Yeah.
you really showing how fucking jealous you was, sweetheart. I would have never put that shit in it either. Now you got people really finna look at you really, really fucked up to even write
Hmm.
shit like that. I'm not sharing none of that bullshit. You need to stop. That shit crazy. I'm gonna say that's
That's
the
what I'm
craziest shit
saying.
I've
A
ever
lot of
heard.
that stuff was their own private, intimate moments. Like, why do we care to know that? Like, why?
Money,
That's
money,
crazy. Ain't no way.
money is the root to all motherfucking evil. That's some jealous shit.
Ain't no way.
That's
Mm-mm.
jealousy.
I'm not gonna lie, like last night I was just like, you know what, like, I got some extra coins, they ain't never been a problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy this book. Like it ain't no big deal. And as soon as I said that, I went on, I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want nobody to get in trouble. I went on somebody's comment and they leaked it. I was like, oh shoot. My boyfriend like, what you up doing? I'm like, babe, I'm reading this book. What's going on with it? But I'm not gonna lie, I was somewhat disappointed because I really thought it was gonna be like it the last book was like a hit, left on a like what the
Left you on
hell.
the edge.
And then I
Yeah.
read this book and I'm just like, wait, no, okay. I honestly didn't even finish reading the book till probably like 5 minutes ago. And I started
That's
looking at the book earlier, like 8. I just couldn't finish it because I was like, I really wasn't interested in it. But I was like, I do want to go ahead and read it because that way when y'all talk about it, I can know because I'm like, all right, I seen it too, type of thing. But I really wasn't too interested in it. So, but it was just like, hey, like you do what you want, do what you can, because she definitely probably made some money off of it. So hey,
that shit was
to each his
passed the
own.
fuck around. I ain't about shit. That shit was passed the fuck around, just like that
Yeah, I
first
didn't buy it
motherfucking
either.
book.
Yeah, I didn't buy it
It was
either.
a matter of everybody just waiting because somebody was pissed off and disappointed. Probably a lot of her subbies probably pissed the fuck off like this bullshit. You got
Yeah,
us
a
reading this
lot of people
bullshit from
pissed.
a
They pissed.
fucking from earlier this year that we could have read all this crap and the only thing you're doing is adding bits and pieces. The shit with Talone. Everybody knew that shit already. Everybody already said from the jump what was going to be in that book. And some of y'all motherfuckers both, excuse me, I'm just
No, you
saying,
good.
to the
You good.
subbies, y'all bought that shit knowing that y'all already said what y'all knew was going to be in that motherfucking book.
Yep.
I thought she was gonna talk about. I thought it was gonna be like an abortion that happened, or I thought it was gonna be like
Like some payback
a
shit.
suicide type of thing. I thought that was something that took place because of everything that had happened. But in terms of like Jeremy proposing, I do remember her mentioning it earlier this year. Like, y'all don't even know that this man got on his knee, and I guess just in the book she decided to go in depth on what happened. But you're right, it is something that we had already known. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
Yeah, people was hitting the head. People was hitting the nail on the head. Once I would have seen what everybody else was saying, I'd be like, you know what? I'm finna just exit stage left on this shit. I'm not finna write it out because everybody is dead on about what it is that I'm saying. Everything that
Mm-hmm.
everybody said, they did not already say what who the chapter is going to be about, what it's going to be about, and that's exactly what it was. It was a waste. And then to say about your child's father, oh, I'm not gonna bash him, I'm not gonna say this, and I'm not gonna say that, but then you come out bashing him at the end any damn way. It don't even fucking matter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It
happy
don't
that
even
she
matter.
bashed him though, because he do deserve to be bashed.
But
I'm
guess
happy
what?
that
In a
she did.
motherfucking book, though, G, in a book,
She could have said it on her
shit.
platform.
You get what I'm saying? Post up. You should have just said this what the fuck it is. I look, you fucked over, you did this. But you know why she didn't say that shit? Because she knew she just gonna still fuck with this nigga. That's why.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. Of
That's
course.
why.
That's
But then you
facts.
bash him in the book, that shit still don't make sense. You might as well have left him out the shit. What was the
Mm-hmm.
point? The
Yep.
worst is done. What was the point?
Well, she tried to make herself look like the bad guy in this book. Like I said, I knew she was gonna do that. How she went on that girl's trip and she was drunk and she ended up not sleeping. She was twerking on a whole nother man and stuff like that. I knew she was gonna paint herself out to be this bad guy in the book. I knew it. But I mean, even with that, bitch, that don't even equal up to what Johnny did to your ass.
Hold on. Hey,
The
Dia,
fuck?
but didn't I say that shit though? Didn't I say that everything? Didn't I say that in I think it was Breed Live? I said all this shit is the stuff she wrote in her journal. When you see
Yeah.
counseling, you writing that dear diary type of bullshit. That's exactly everything she felt, all emotions and what she was going through. She took that shit out that fucking journal and made that shit a book.
Well, she said that in one of her blogs that basically everything that was in her journal she put into this book. She said that.
But why not put that in the first book that came out? You came out
That's
better
what
doing
I'm
that shit.
saying. That's what I'm
You came out
saying.
did that. You could have said all that hurt and all the stuff you was dealing with at that time. You probably would have seen buku money on that, but the first one, but this one right here, come on now, you didn't you probably pissed a lot to all the subbies. I know y'all motherfucking pissed. I know y'all pissed. Hey,
Yeah. This book wasn't nothing but confirmation. That's all.
get
Confirmation
a
from
discount on them
everything that
water
was
bottles.
said.
Shit.
Yep.
Tell her
Yep.
tell her to figure out a discount on the motherfucking water bottles.
What the what the fuck? But okay, so the chapter she came to me as a woman. Like, even with that, I don't understand why you put that in the book because you said once you did have that one-on-one talk with old girl, you said that her and Jeremy never had relations, they never kissed. So what was the point of you adding that into? I don't get it.
Because it was to make him look bad. It still did make him look bad. It still make you look
You
bad
look back
because
because
you
you
still
chose to
accepting the
stay.
bullshit. Exactly. It's still not. Let me tell you something, Jeremy. You exempt. Fuck it. I don't hold nothing to him at this point. You're exempt. This is all her shit. You still for the whole this fucking bag. You know why? Because you still accepted it time and time again, and you knew what you knew.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't
Mm-hmm.
care, stop expecting other people to give a fuck. You can't expect everybody to care if you don't fucking care.
Yeah.
You knew what you did. You said your phone was connected to what, her Bluetooth and her car.
Yes, she said
That's how she
so.
found
For the
out.
one, I don't know. I mean, some of y'all did read the book. Now she said that her and Jeremy they went to have lunch. Once they left the place, now she said Jeremy's phone was synced to her car. So once she got in the car, her phone went off. Well, Jeremy's phone went off. He got a text message, and the message came up on her screen. And the text message was, what you say? I want the dick. I wish I could have the dick. So some girl had messaged Jeremy that. So Keesha was like, oh, hell no. She screenshot the message. She was at a light. Jeremy said he pulled up and she was just kind of like having a panic attack to the point where Jeremy was like, oh my God, do I need to call 911? What's going on? What's wrong with you, babe? So then that's when she went on and told Jeremy, oh, so she wish she could have your dick. She wish she could have your dick. She said that repeatedly. And then once she got home, the girl ends up DMing her. So that's when she reached out to her and they had this
No, she
conversation.
wound up. She wound up hitting that girl up because the girl wound up saying, "Can I call you?" Remember?
She no, she said that the girl, no, the girl
I,
DM'd her.
I thought she said she found the number to make sure everything matched up, and then they
Ye-
was talking in the DM, and then she said the girl said, "Can I call you?" Well, I guess
Well,
you know what? I got to go
no,
back and check because you might
yeah,
be
I
right about
think
that.
she
You know.
said no, because I no, what you said was right. She said the girl had DM'd her first, but then that's when she took the phone number and did the cash app and all that stuff to make sure it was really her. Because she said
Right.
that it's a lot of trolls out there, so she wanted to make sure that she was a legit person. Yeah, so you was
Right.
right what
Okay.
you said.
Okay.
So yeah,
But
and
it's
that
crazy
was
because I'm
pointless.
thinking like, even still, how the fuck did she get his number? Y'all DM it, right?
But think about this though. If the girl said, "I wish I can get your dick," why would she say that if she never had your dick?
But that's true. But how the fuck she get the number? Hello.
That's true.
Because if
Cause
y'all
she
going back
did
and forth
say
in the
that the girl,
DM,
right?
I'm sorry.
That's what the girl said. It was
Exactly.
just strictly through DM. Like they was just DMing each other, being flirtatious. So, like you
So how
said,
did the
how did
number
she?
come through your
Yeah.
shit? That number was passed out. How? But she said, remember, she said that it's times they was gonna link up, but he curved her.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you
But
gave,
come
so he
on
gave her the
now.
number. Come on now, he
Ain't
was in
but
his.
come on,
It,
let's be real. Ain't
right.
no nigga turning down no free pussy. Ain't no way. Like she gave him so many opportunities to come over there, but she said that John was like, nah, I ain't on that shit. Fuck that shit. No, ain't no nigga turn down no free pussy. Ain't no nigga doing
I
that.
I think he went and probably had a conversation with that chick, and that's how the chick ended up in Shorty DM.
I
That's
think
how they
that's what
started
happened.
talking.
He know how his girl Keisha is. We all know Keisha will go to the max. So guess what? If my bitch do call you, make sure you tell her it ain't nothing, no nothing. You already know how niggas get down.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he had a conversation with her prior, after that little shit popped up, he had that conversation with her. And that's just sporadically all of a sudden, that person will be in your DM talking to you. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You had a
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah. And then like she said that she was in her DM. So Jeremy already hit them like, now you need to reach out to her and let her know what nothing on nothing. But like I said, but what's the point of putting it in a book? But like you said, she wanted to make him look bad. But again, that's none of our business. You only showing us that Jeremy was fucking around with more hoes than what we knew.
Exactly. But she said that. She said that in the audio with Paris, and she said that shit in the audio with Hazel. You said that. He had plenty of bad bitches. The bitches had money. Da da da. So he had more than one. More, for 4 months, she said. For 4 months, he was fucking around.
Yep, for 4 months. But even after that, when they got back together, that's when she found out about old girl.
Exactly. So it's just sad that you would put stuff in it that everybody already knew. People think that shit from too long. They think that to the subbies, to the people on all spectrums. They think that. They think everything when it came to your trips. They think all that.
Yep.
They seen what that time when he's being disrespectful on that live when he was pissed off at her. He said something. I remember that when he popped off and said something, and it made it obvious that he was talking about her. He
Mm-hmm.
was peed off that she was gyrating on another dude and had shit going on. But you know the part that was crazy? Your friends
What?
told you your friends told you to stop calling him while you're on that trip. You know the reason why she called that nigga back while he was on that trip? She was scared she was gonna lose that nigga again. He was at the crib
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah,
She was
yeah.
scared. She didn't wanna do that. She said, "Oh no, I felt bad. No, get the fuck out of here. You was scared.
Folks keep
You was
calling
Mm-hmm.
me, so
scared."
I keep having to come out. But let me ask y'all this, right? Genuinely, I
Mm-hmm.
just really just want to know, like, in terms of the proposal, which is a great thing, whatever. However, let me ask you this: do y'all think that? Okay, so she denied the proposal in the beginning, but do you feel like him proposing the first time was just to try to make amends, and now that they're good, it's taking him even is he's not doing it now, if that makes sense, right? So at first he felt like he had to get back in her good graces because shit was so damn fucked up, but now everything is good, everything's cool. She done bought him a car, done did everything, forgave him, and they're moving forward, and now I guess there was a something about she said something to one of his friends at her birthday party, like he needs to give her a ring. Why is he not doing it now? If she's ready, you're ready. Why are you not doing it now? Why do you do it when she was so broken? Why is that when you decided to propose? But now moving forward, y'all been good and you haven't asked for her hand in marriage anymore because now you good. Now you
Um,
good. You ain't got to do it no more. So am
I
I the only one that feels that way?
I feel I can agree. I feel like at the beginning when all that transpired and everything had went down the way that it did, I think he didn't know what the fuck to do. What only option did he really have but to propose, which was the wrong fucking option? Because now it's like, now nigga, you proposed to me. Now that you done fucked up, hell no, I'm hurting you. It spoiled her fucking moment, like she said. That would spoil any woman moment. You know what I'm saying? When she said he left for a long time, he came back with roses and shit. He had seen her daddy at the time. He talked to the daddy and the mama or whatever for hours or whatever. Remember, she said that in that book.
Right.
But the point of that is, I felt like he didn't know what the fuck to do. That was his last. That was his end all to be all. That was his last and final. Like, oh shit, I got to do something. Let me see if she'll take this ring. Not knowing that it's like, no, like I can't do this. Like you trying to sugarcoat this shit with a ring. No, I'm still fucked up over you. And then now it's kind of like, think about this. He had did something else. So it's gonna take longer now, only because of the fact that she got to get over the other bullshit that he done did with this last female.
I think in regards to Jeremy, if I can be 100% like frank with y'all, I'm just being 100% honest, just because I just know kind of like his type of thing. I honestly feel like I'm not saying he's is currently cheating. That nigga just not gonna get caught no more. And that's just truly how I feel. I truly feel that he's just not going to get caught. I truly feel like it is gonna happen again because it's not one of those things. Once a cheater, always a cheater. But there's two things you don't bring home: an STD and a baby. And you done already did it. And I just, in my mind, I just don't feel like that moving forward, he's never gonna do anything again. I just don't. I don't feel like it. And Keisha might
Uh,
know that he done already did something, but at the end of the day, we probably won't know about it because it's not as big as a baby. But I just feel like he's not gonna stop. You know what I mean? I feel like he's just gonna be more careful with it.
I think he's going to be most definitely careful with it because he knew how he was shaking the movie. Nia says she can't hear. Nia, I don't know if it's where you can come in or come out. I don't know how this all works when it comes to the phone. Can you see if you can kind of come back in and say something, see if you're still cracking up? Somebody said even if he did get caught, she's still gonna forgive him. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter because it showed each and every time for multiple women that he was forgiving for those multiple women. As I said before, you know, she knows that she is responsible. Like everybody's holding him responsible. That's fine, because at the end of the day, he did fuck up. But then it's kind of like when, like I said, you better be careful how you word certain things. When you tell somebody, hey, you know what? I can't stop you from doing X, Y, Z. As I was telling somebody yesterday, that's kind of giving somebody the green light without giving them the green light. If you would have said it in a different way and said, hey, um, you know what? If you go take your ass out there and fuck up on me, and you know what, I'm going through this shit, I ain't fucking with you no more. That'd have been more clear and straight to the point because he would have known, like, damn, she's gonna break up with me if I go out there and go sleep with somebody. But for him, he knew it was kind of clear, but then you kind of like said what you said to him. Like, if you go, I can't stop you. That's telling the man in a mental somewhere, like, shit, she's saying, well, she ain't gonna try to stop me from doing it. So if I go out there and do it, I'm not really gonna be penalized for it. But then it's like you
Yeah,
still kind of penalized him for the shit when you said that out your mouth. I can't stop you. You shouldn't have said that. You should say, look, if you take your ass out there and fuck me over, I'm not fucking with you no more. Especially when you know what I've given you, what I did for you. I will cut you the fuck off. That's what she should have said, but she didn't. So that
I
was a fuck
agree.
up
I
on
feel
her
Did
like
y'all
part.
if you
notice
ask,
though that in her first book, she said when she thought he was gonna propose, she was like she thought he was, but he got down on both knees and gave her that promise ring, and she was gonna be mad because she didn't want a bedroom proposal. But in the second book, he know you don't want a bedroom proposal, and where did he propose?
In the
In your
bedroom with that
bedroom.
motherfucking camera, right?
So that tells you he don't give a damn about what you want. It's about him. Him proposing to you wasn't about you. It was about him trying to hurry up, like I said, and scramble and try to figure out
what he can do to keep his head laying where it's laying at. Cause he know he don't have much of anything without her. So that told you trying to brag on it like, oh, he proposed to me, and
But
what's
she
that
said
supposed to
that
mean?
something that happened in the book was more devastating. Maybe I'm wrong. Y'all can correct me because sometimes I'll be in and out of this joint, right? But I feel like I think she did say that something in the book was more devastating
She
than
did.
Jeremy having a child
She did
on
say
her.
that. She did.
And I was very much like, oh my goodness, like, okay, I was very much intrigued, like, okay, I want to figure out what the hell did this dude do again, or what the hell did you do? And like I
Her
said, I
turning
really
down his
thought it was
proposal was
something else.
devastating to her. That was worse than him having a baby. And
No,
then
I
she
think she was
No, that
talking about when she
miscarriage.
had that miscarriage.
That
Yeah, that's what
miscarriage.
she talking
Yeah.
about.
But
Yeah.
she said something in January happened that was more devastating. She
I think she
specifically said
confused
the
that
month
shit.
of January
It can't be
2021.
the miscarriage
I
because
think
we already knew about the miscarriage. Had already known that.
That's
She didn't have
true
to write a
too.
book to
That's
tell us
true.
about a miscarriage
That's
because we
true.
already known it or
That's
knew
true.
it.
And
Yep.
then I'm trying to figure out too who these people that sign these contracts. Cause she mentioned Ashley, she mentioned Paris, she mentioned Jeremy's mama, and a few other
Shanita.
people. She mentioned
Shanita.
Shanita, and I can't believe them four signed no contract.
No,
I
they
just
ain't
don't
signed no
believe it. I
contracts.
would have to see it physically. They have to come on here and say it, because I don't believe that. Like she just blatantly lied, got on her platform and lied to her subscribers.
The person that signed the contract is, if you ask me, the person that's like, from what she said, is a big Keesha hater, and then everybody lied talking shit, but really over there giving back information,
So who
which
y'all
it
think it
ain't nothing you got to
is?
give because all this shit is public information. You can hear what the hell's going on. It's public.
but then those people have to subscribe just to even get that fucking book.
They hit to subscribe.
It was something on there saying that you had to do something. I know y'all
Oh, you
seen
have to
that.
sign a document. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't find shit.
Mhm.
That means she gets y'all fucking information. Y'all crazy as
Mhm.
hell. The moment you say some fucked up shit, she got y'all fucking name and all that shit,
Yeah.
information and all. People ain't thinking. I'm not giving you shit. I know how you play. So why would y'all do that? Y'all could have just waited for today and got that shit for the free.
And let me just say this too, because this is something that I actually was gonna tell Nia like a few days ago, but I mean got so much shit going on. But
Mhm.
nonetheless, like in terms of her friend leaking information and things like that, I know
Mhm.
I got like the power of the tongue is the most deadliest weapon, right? And I know
Yeah.
Right.
sometimes when you get into it with folks, sometimes things are not off limit. But to me, in
Mhm.
terms of posting people's children, talking about people, like bringing up their court documents, doing anything like that to me is 100% absurd. I would not even, like, I thought I was like boohoo. I'm like, what the hell is this? And it's like
Mhm.
everything that Keisha don't want doing done to her friend is doing it. And if
Doing
you
it.
ask me,
Uh-huh.
there's no justification in what she's doing. It doesn't matter who says something, what they say.
Mhm.
If it's not in favor of Keisha, it is a problem. And she's gonna find you
Mhm.
and she's gonna try to do all this, do all that, and that does not make any sense. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
People commentate on people, right? But it doesn't matter who it is. If you don't say anything in favor of Keisha, she will try to find something out about you. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
it's like, but you crying every other whenever saying that people are doxing you, doing this, but your friend is doing it every
Mhm.
single day. I can't even
Mhm.
tell, like, all the shit I have read that she has said is so freaking disgusting. I didn't even think people had the mental capacity to even think like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I'm like, ain't
Mhm.
no way in the world she is literally talking like this, posting people's nephew and people's whatever. Like, what? Is
Mhm.
it really that deep? Like,
But somebody struck this chick named Jasmine LaKay channel. And she
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
that's my
saying nothing
girl.
negative. She wasn't saying nothing negative about the situation. She was just putting in her own opinion. What you say, Neil, your own thoughts and opinions,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
they striked her damn channel. What kind of shit
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah.
She wasn't being malicious. She wasn't being disrespectful. She was giving her own opinion.
But it's not, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter. She don't want nobody to say anything about her. And it's like, you're not at Beyonce level, sweetheart. Beyonce probably get more talk than you. And it's like, you just, I don't understand. Like, it don't matter. She just want to post her video and nobody say nothing. Nobody say nothing. And I said this before. If you want to keep it an actual buck, yes, she got her platform, but commentators are bringing people to her channels too. Commentators are bringing it because folks are hearing what's going on, and then folks are like, well, let me go over there and see what happened. You know what I mean? So, and Jasmine made a good point because I did hear her too. She said if Keesha took her children out of the out off YouTube, what else would she have to give? What other content would she have to give? What else would we see? What else would we talk about? You know what I mean? And I was like, that's 100% true. If she take her kids out of the videos, what else are we gonna see?
And my thing is, what's the point of you having their? What's the point of them having their own YouTube pages if they're not on their own YouTube page? Like, I get that they're going to be uh, in your page on your page all the time, but what about posting them all the things that they was doing on their own page? You kind of neglecting their shit
Right.
because your babies are keeping you most definitely keeping you 100% relevant on your own page. They're keeping
Absolutely.
you relevant.
People
So
watch to see the babies.
So you really don't have nothing to talk about. That's why she said, no, I'm not taking them off of there. If you feel like everything was so bad and as a mother to protect your kids, that's one of the ways I'm gonna protect my children until they get to the point where they're old enough, they're ready, they can handle certain things, then we'll come back to this. But you don't want to come back to it because then you'll lose your money. Then you'll have to try to find things to talk about. Then you have to find things to show. You don't have anything else to show besides you taking hair and them water bottles to the post office. That's pretty much it. That's it. If she does that, that's gonna be it for her, and it's sad. You know what I mean? Because there's more to life than what you showing all the time. Gotta be.
Yeah.
But the end part with Jeremy's part, I was like, this some sucky shit. Like seriously, I was
Man.
like, this shit is sucky. This shit sucky as fuck. Like, why would you even write this little bullshit? Everybody knows what it is. I still feel like as a man, you should still be saying, hey, I don't want to disrespect either one of my kids' mother. To have a relationship with my
Mhm.
son's mother, me and her got to get to a plateau for us to be cool and comfortable so I can raise my baby boy the way I need to raise him with her. Because they still got to raise them up together. Not in the same household, of course, but you still have to raise them up together. You know what I'm saying? The crazy that was crazy. It's the I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one for me. Because that's kind of like what I've kind of read, like hold me and our love. That shit sound like a Terry McMullen ass motherfucking book.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? Oh, how Stella got our groove fucking back. You want to learn how Stella got our groove back,
And then
motherfucking.
did y'all hear that she was like, she said that he went through her phone, and I'm just like,
Yep,
what?
yep, yep. He
Like,
went
what in
through
your
her
mind
phone.
makes you think this is okay? He don't need like what? Like that's that like but when she talk about
She,
toxic relationships and how she was in a emotionally mentally toxic relationship, to me that is emotional mental toxic. If a man can sit up here and cheat and bring home a whole damn baby, and he sit up here want to go through your phone, and you let him go
Mhm.
through your phone like it's cute, it's not cute. If you out
Well,
here
she
cheating on me,
said.
don't go
Well,
through my
she
fucking
said that
phone.
she would. She said that she was showing him pictures of the pictures that she took when she was on the girls trip, and then she said a notification went off, and that was the dude that was DMing her.
Yeah, but she
That
also said he went through her phone that night.
yeah, yeah, yeah. She did say that later on. Yeah, she
She did.
did.
She
but
was
why
like, he
not
went
be
through my
honest?
phone that night and he unsent a message because I said it was complicated. And he unsent the message. Like niggas are crazy. Like the
But
fuck?
why not
What?
tell him? But why not tell him that it was one of the dudes that you used to talk to or whatever the case may be was in your DMs or whatever like that? Why not tell him, hey, this dude I used to talk to, he been in my DM. Y'all, you talk about everything else. You say y'all so honest about everything. So why would that be something that you wouldn't discuss with your dude, especially if y'all trying to start from scratch? Why would
And
he have to find that shit out?
especially when a bitch was just in your DM and you was trying to explain to me it wasn't nothing on nothing. So the same thing happened. He was in my DM and it's nothing on nothing. Leave it alone.
Exactly, exactly. But I'm just saying she always saying about honesty and being
Yeah.
honest, but then you was kind of hiding some shit without hiding some shit that he had to kind of like breeze through and find that. Why you just ain't put it out there to the universe to him and let him know this is what it is? If y'all trying to start all over and be right with each other, Because that just started more bullshit. That started up more insecurity. So both of y'all are dealing with insecurities. Now your mission is accomplished because now you want him to be insecure.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's
But
why
more
she
power
she
to
named
her.
it karma.
I can't mentally lay down with somebody that I know has done so much to me without me even thinking like something else is still going on. Like I mentally couldn't take it. Like I more power to her, but I could not do it. I just could not do it. Like I just feel like if it ain't her, it's her, and it's just too much. It's just way too much, and I just
It's
wish
too
one
much
day she
thinking.
would look at her, she will find her worth and realize that just because you have children with a man, that does not necessarily mean that's going to be the man that you end up with. And I mean, I'll be honest. Well, I'm not no hater. Keisha not no ugly girl. She not no ugly girl at all. And I just do feel like that ultimately she can find somebody that's way better than him. But that's what she wants. So that's what she gonna stick with. And it's
What
not gonna
she
be until
say?
she get older, like in her 30s or something, or 40s, and then be
Ain't
like,
nobody
damn.
bashing no kids over here. What is she talking about?
Right. Nobody bash any kids whatsoever.
What? Why do they be saying that? That shit be pissing me off.
The level that what's so sad is people that want to sit there and comment and say what's so sad. What's so sad is that you sitting back and you reading this shit. That's sad. That's sad that you're
I
reading
don't
it.
talk about folks' kids, so I don't know what the hell need to go on.
No,
Right. What is they
nobody's
talking
talking about
about?
that. Nobody's bashing anybody. It's called a discussion. You have to be able to differentiate bashing versus having a discussion, and that's what people need to before they start talking shit. Understand what the meaning of bashing and the discussion is.
What the hell? See, these people crazy. They
They ain't crazy. Some people
Oh
just
my
don't understand.
goodness.
Some people need to
Somebody
go
said
back
she
to.
is ugly. I don't think Keisha ugly. I
I don't
truly
think she.
don't.
I don't think
I don't
she.
think she
I don't think
ugly.
she the pick of the litter either. But she ain't no ugly looking motherfucker. She ain't the pick of the litter. But she ain't. You know what I'm saying? She. You know she lookable.
First of all, Happy, I didn't buy no book. And yes, I'm not a hater of women. So, like, what the hell? They said Sierra's so nice, complimenting looks, buying the book, believing the lies. Good for her. Like, bitch, I can't just say that this bitch is not ugly. I'm
Right,
not no fucking
Audrey.
hater. I'm not gonna sit
that
up
you
Exactly,
here and
can't
just
Audrey.
say nothing.
I
You
can't
can't
say
say
nothing.
nothing.
You just want me to sit up here and just say Keisha's disgusting, Keisha's ugly. No, I'm gonna give the facts. I'm gonna speak on her bullshit, but I'm also not no hater. I'm not no hater. I don't think the girl's
Okay, so
ugly.
what does that say about people when they speak on Paris and saying that she not attractive, or they speak about Ashley saying that she's not attractive? It's always a
Mhm.
catch-22. It's always some hypocritical.
Mhm.
It's always some hypocritical,
Mhm.
narcissistic bullshit that be going on. You can't be on one side of the track and then ain't looking on the other side of the track and see the motherfucking train coming on the other side. Like you can't do that. You gotta see it from both ends. That's the problem.
Period. Mhm.
And it is about the
Period.
book. It's about the book. Exactly. It is about the book. It's about everything that took place in the book. And that's the problem.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like I said. At the end of the day, I hope the girl gets some type of better person that's gonna be the man that she needs to be. You know what I mean? Be a provider, do everything that a man is supposed to be, because God put men here to be everything that they're supposed to be that he is not. And I don't care what nobody says, he is not what she portrays him to be. He is not a provider. He is not like he's just not. He was a man that had children when he was not ready. Now he in a situation and boom, that's just what it is. You know
The
what I
thing
mean? But
is
when you
that he
have
a dude
kids
that
when you're not
came
ready,
in.
here's the outcome of it. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
Yep.
I just hope
Yep.
eventually she just find somebody that's better, because Keisha had people that didn't like her prior to this situation. However, this actually has made people look at her in a different light, because it's just like, okay, now you hiding your hands to everything. You can't hide your hands to the man that's laying down next to you every night. You can't hide your hands now. We see what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
that's just what she want to put up with. So I guess that's what she gonna just put up with.
I
But
think
that man
sometimes
don't
people
deserve.
have
That
to.
man won't don't deserve nothing. He don't deserve a Mercedes
Let me
Benz. He don't deserve somewhere to lay his head.
let me
He
tell
don't
you
deserve
something.
a gift, a kiss, a fuck, a hug, nothing. He don't deserve nothing. Send his ass back to the streets where the fuck you found him, because that's exactly where he needs to be.
The
At the
thing
end of the day,
is
he
that
found a girl that he can come up on, and he came up on.
there you
Let's
go.
be
Say it
honest.
again. He
If we
came
never
up.
knew nothing about Keisha, I mean, if we never Keisha put Jeremy on, so you want to talk about your rap career, bruh? Nobody was checking for you. Nobody was even listening to you. But
He
you
helped
came
his
up
ass
on this
get
girl
there.
and you sit up here, you did all this shit. You want to pretend in a book, oh, I'm this and I'm this. Nigga, shut the hell up.
That's
No,
why he
no, you
feels like
not.
he owes her. That's why he feel like he owes her because of all of that. Initially, a lot of women look at that when they're having a relationship with a man, and the man came in and he barely had nothing. We're not talking about that. We're not talking them couple thousands he got when he was overseas. We're not talking about that. That shit was ate up after a while. We talking about we talking about at the end of the day when the money was gone and he had to find some money. She put him on her channel and he started making some money and he started doing certain things. Nobody really
Yeah.
saw what it is that he was. Let me tell you something. He gave her love. Okay, all right. Oh, he gave her love. Fine, but what about all the stuff that she gave you? And but then she got shitted on at the end. She got shitted
Yep.
on. You shitted on her big time.
Yeah, and let's keep it a buck. Like, remember when Keisha added Jeremy to the channel, and she, if y'all can go back and look at the videos, like I said, sometimes I be in and out of it, so I may be talking, ahead of myself. But I do remember her saying something that, Jeremy's a part of the channel now. They got all the stuff handled behind the scenes. To me, that was me thinking that he's gonna get a portion of the money. So in my head, I felt like just because she took his name off the channel doesn't mean he wasn't getting a check. I really do feel like he's still getting a check off of it. I
He
really
Of
is.
still feel
course.
like he's
Of
getting money off
course.
of it.
He linked to that bank account. He linked to that bank account. He's linked to the bank account. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, regardless of what it is that I was not feeling the ending. I still feel like at the end of the day, it was, and it's fine. Be all about you. But I feel like this to be able to say, well, a person not letting you see your son, you know exactly why you're not seeing your son. You think a lot of the fuck,
Mm-hmm.
you think a lot of the fuck shit she was doing, and you was not even cool with it. As a man, you weren't cool with it low key, but you ain't gonna never tell her the truth. You're not gonna never tell her you ain't cool with it. You should be telling her like, look, in order for me to see my son and have some peace and spend a lot of time with him, I gotta get along with her. I gotta make
Yep.
her feel comfortable. What making her feel comfortable is making sure that me and her are cool first. And then when me and her are cool first, then we could open this dialect back open to where everybody's sitting up and talking and we all are adulting for the sake of the kids. After this shit, we ain't gotta like each other. We ain't gotta like each other. Since when have you had baby daddies and baby mamas really liking each other? Some cool to get on for the sake of the kids, that's cool. But in reality, let's keep it real. This is everyday life. Not everybody is going to mesh. Especially if you
Right.
know what the fuck you've been doing. Especially if you know your hand always been in a fucking jar and your ass got caught. But here it is, you keep on saying, oh shit, it wasn't me, but the flashlight on your ass. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like we can agree to disagree, but I still feel like at the end of that chapter, it should have still been saying, hopefully we could come to a resolution to where the mother of my son and I or us can come to some type of agreements to for the sake of my son so that we can, move on past this. That would have been a cool ass ending, a upstanding ass dude that really was thinking outside of the box. But guess what?
Mm-hmm.
His shit was written too.
I agree. I agree because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when it's
Yeah.
all said and done, no matter how people try to paint Ashley to be, he lied to her. He 100% lied to her. I don't think for a second he was, 100% honest with her. You know what I mean? She probably thought that, they was good, whatever the case may be. So I understand why she's hurt and upset. And it's like he should like pretty much like move on. You want my man. No, that's not what it is. Your nigga lied to her. He straight up lied to her. He was over here going over her house at different times of the night. He lied too. So
Well,
don't he you
technically, he didn't lie to her because they wasn't together.
well, technically not. Technically not. But at the end of
Right.
the day, Ashley has every right to be in her feelings about a man that
Right.
portray. And then on top of that, you get on the internet now, top of something. I never once thought I would be with you. I never. Now you're trying to shit on her, but you was over here seeing her all types of love songs and doing whatever the hell you was doing over there. But then you want to sit up here and get on the internet and say, "Oh, I never thought about being with you. I never just thought." Like, why would you call me at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning? Ashley even said it. Sometimes we weren't even having sex. He was just sitting in the car talking to me, want to talk to me, willing to be up under me. Like, that's what you do for a girl that you never had any intention of being with.
Right.
You lied.
Right.
You
Mm-hmm.
But
lied. You were very much interested in Ashley. And I don't care what you say. I don't know
I
if you
feel
thought
like
about being in a relationship, but you was definitely invested in that.
I
100%.
think
But
I think you can
Jeremy also stated that his mama was like, that ain't something that you need to be doing. But I'm kind of confused because I thought Ashley and Mama Postell got the best of a relationship.
But you know what? Mamas can tell you that though at the beginning when they see that you with somebody and they know that's what it is. She probably was like, "Damn, like ain't you with old girl? Like what you doing, son?" You know what I'm saying? If I see my son, me having a grown adult son, and I know my son with somebody, he in a full blown relationship, but he think he finna bring a chick over here, dude, what you doing? That ain't cool. But guess what? The worst is done. She had a baby. Now she a part of the crew now. You get what I'm saying? So
But he
she
trying
can't
to
be.
like shit on her and try to pretend as if like she was just some bitch that he was just fucking.
But that's to be
Uh-huh.
And that
understood.
wasn't the truth. Yeah,
Check
y'all
it
was
out.
fucking around, but who, okay, let me ask you this, right? If she is the side chick that you want to make her seem like, and you was nowhere near interested in her, you tell me why once she got pregnant twice, and you tell me if this girl's just a side chick, if the condom broke, who the hell's still fucking if she just a side chick? Ain't you kind of a little bit nervous? Like, okay, I'm not about to fuck this girl. The condom done broke. Blah 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 blah. She said you kept on going. So she was never a side chick. She was the bitch that you cared about.
I
You
just
don't
think
buy stuff for side chicks like a lash table and stuff. You don't do that for side chicks. You do that for a girl you were invested in and interested in it. And you very much was, because at the end of the day, I guess y'all had been fucking for over messing around for over a year. You know what I mean? You don't do that for just a side chick. So like that's
I
miss me with
think
that. That's
if
a
you go
lie.
back to the cuter relations and you know what Jeremy said, and it's him being a nigga, him being a nigga, him being a nigga. When he blankly said to himself, he knew that she loved him. What y'all think that meant? She was in love with him, head over heels. He had her mind. Without the mind, the body is nothing. I tell people you can have my body, but my man, you can have that shit. You ain't gonna have me go crazy. You ain't gonna live in my shit for fucking free. You're not gonna do that. So with that being said, he knew he had her mind. He knew that if he did XYZ, he knew she wasn't going nowhere. He knew that. No matter what he did, he wasn't going nowhere. He stayed in that same damn house while they was broken up. She never allotted herself the time and the space to be okay with just being alone and trying to figure shit out until she processed. Then what I'm gonna do with my emotions? I'm all over the place. But because she didn't want to be away from his ass either. That's why she took his ass back. She didn't really want him at that time, but she didn't want nobody else to have him either. That's why she was like, are we together now?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because she didn't want nobody else to have his ass. She didn't want to give him no reason to go back out and fuck up and do worse damage. She didn't really want him at that moment until she was able to figure shit out. And then it's on top of that, oh shit, I don't want his ass right now, but I don't want nobody else to have him either. So that's why she said, oh no, we together. We in a relationship. That was an
What happened to
excuse.
her promise ring? She has been wearing it. What happened to her
She
promise
put the
ring?
she said she took it off. She won't wearing that shit no more. But it's just y'all the end of that. And it's like I said, it's not bashing, but I feel like if you gonna come with it, you gotta come with it. At the end of the day, him being an upstanding man, I don't know him from a piece of shit off the ground. If you're gonna speak upon things, make sure your ending is 100% correct as a man. Because at that point, if I were him, I'd have redeemed myself in a totally different fucking way versus putting that bullshit at the end of the story. I would have redeemed myself like that to say, hey, she's my one and only. I love her. She gazed into my eyes and it was so passionate. Like that shit was fucking that shit came
Right.
from motherfucking that was some all my children's motherfucking as the world motherfucking turns type of fucking soap opera shit scene that was going on. And oh no, we was passionate as tears fell from my eyes. I don't make fun of that shit because we know how it feels as women being fucked up. We know how that feels to have hurt in our heart or somebody taking shit on us or we then been through some bullshit,
Girl,
right?
first
But
off, Cynthia, didn't nobody buy no book from a girl that we don't like. What is you talking about? You get a life and get the fuck off my goddamn
no,
shit. The fuck?
Cynthia, nobody bought a book, but obviously you did, and you might be a little upset because you bought the book,
Y'all like when
and
I be
but the
ratchet in this
bullshit.
motherfucker. That's what y'all like. I'll cuss all y'all
Nobody bought
motherfucking
the
asses
book.
out.
Nobody bought the book. We were just having a
Why
discussion
the
now. You
fuck
gotta
are you here though? Why are y'all here? Y'all, I need some more mods. Y'all need to do y'all job. And y'all
it's
make
a
sure y'all smash
discussion.
the like button on the way in. Like now I'm finna really start cussing you some of y'all bald head ass bitches out. That's what y'all want. Now for
So if
real.
you know what's so crazy, if somebody didn't like the baby, you're not gonna talk about the baby. You gonna still listen to his fucking music, right?
Yep.
So
You
here's
gonna
the
still
thing
listen to
too,
his shit.
right? So obviously she started the book off by apparently saying that was Paris's name, whatever, whatever, right? And then she also somewhat mention her in, or not somewhat, she did very much mention her in the book, right? So obviously Paris gonna get wind of it. Paris has every right to go live and defend herself, but the moment she does it, then okay, here she go again, here she go again. But
Yep.
you wrote a book and you included me inside the book. You know what I mean? Like, you included me inside the book, but I can't get on live and say anything. That's why people say do whatever she do and hide her hands. Like, that's a prime example of it.
Well,
Because the
in the
moment Paris get
word,
on live today or whenever and say something, she going, okay, look, she making another video, she making another video about me.
Mhm.
But it's like, you just wrote a book, and then on top of that, you I'm not gonna say that's Paris's name, but whoever name you putting it, trying to put her all the way out there. Like, get away, like, go away. Like, what are you
mm,
talking about? Like,
check it
that
out.
doesn't
In the
make any
word,
fucking
And then
sense.
Cynthia, why you over here talking about why we buying a book from a bitch that we don't like? Well, bitch, the same reason why a bitch put Lily in her goddamn book and she don't like Lily or Paris. The same reason why Keisha did that. The fuck?
well, I'm gonna say this in the words of Lily. Nobody asked for the book. Nobody asked for the book. Here
And
it
y'all
is. You
keep
did it
thinking like
again.
it's not that deep. It ain't that nobody hate Keisha. I don't even care to even know her to even dislike her. Y'all think everybody hate her. Don't nobody hate her just because
See,
we speaking on her situation. What is
people are
wrong
mad
with
because
y'all?
we have a
Y'all
people are
weird.
mad because we have an
We don't even
opinion.
know her personally. Like,
Exactly.
we don't even know her. That's just
Nobody
like when you
wanted.
do commentary on anybody else. Nobody knows them. We just having a conversation. First of all, we not the bitch that's gonna sit outside her door. I tell you that. We're not gonna sit outside nobody's door. It ain't
Hell
that. It ain't
no.
that
It
deep.
ain't that deep.
It
It
ain't
ain't.
that deep.
No,
Well,
it's
I
just a
need to see all
conversation.
y'all. No, I need to see all y'all bird ass motherfuckers comment on the videos when I do on Jada, Ari, and the rest of them motherfuckers that I do. Because if y'all got something to say about somebody doing commentary, it's funny how y'all motherfuckers don't say nothing when I be doing commentary on them big motherfuckers. If y'all gonna have a problem, then y'all need to have a problem point blank period.
Right,
But
but
when
they
we do
don't.
commentary on Keisha, it's a problem. But it needs to be a problem with whoever I do commentary on. So that's how you know.
But you have to be that way with everybody to the people that
Exactly.
can. You got to be that way with everybody. We ain't talking about the ones that's making the comments just on making the commentary on her. We talking about making commentary on anybody that you don't know shit about. Period. You should not even speak upon nobody if you feel that way. You shouldn't even want to see
Mm-hmm.
that shit. You shouldn't even want to click nothing. You shouldn't even want to watch that video. The moment you see that title, you should pass it on along. You should keep on going. Like, I don't want to see that shit.
I
But obviously,
agree.
something sparked your interest that you will come up in here to even feel like you have a reason to voice an opinion about how you feel. Like, what's
That's
your point? You
that's
knew
just
you
like
was
when
gonna fuck
Keisha
up when
go
you see
live.
the
Like,
title.
I'm not about to subscribe to her channel just to type inside her live. I'm not doing that. If I'm not subscribed, I'm not subscribed. I'm not about to subscribe just to be able to do whatever. You know what I mean? So that's the obsessive shit right there. So I think you probably should put it on subscriber mode. That's gonna show who really is obsessed. Because I mean, I don't hate the girl. I don't know her. I don't know her. When I do
I
my day-to-day
mean,
activities, I don't think about her. Like, I don't,
But how come
oh,
they
what would
don't do?
Keisha do?
How come they don't be coming for Martin Lewis then? I don't understand because he do the same thing
Because
that
he
we do.
white.
But if not worse, because Martin be going in.
but how can they not do no other commentaries when I'm some commentators when they talking about lives life every fucking day? When they talking about my jazz life every day, strong
Jazz is
minded
like
Christian
every day.
every day, every
Hmm.
day, every day. Their videos are posted up about them every single day about their
Yep.
personal lives, and nobody has nothing to say. That's hypocritical tendencies. That's a person has hypocritical tendencies. Period. You can't be
Yep.
hypocritical towards one situation without being hypocritical to all.
Is she
Thank
the
you.
only commentator, or is she the only YouTube creator that gets or commentators that make video on her? I mean, is
No.
she the only one, or
No.
do Queen Naja, Ari, Jada, Prince family, Ace family, do everybody get videos, about, them commentating on what happened? Or is Keisha the only one? Because I'm
Everybody, all
confused.
those people get videos on
All
there.
That's what
of
I'm
them.
All
saying.
people
So
go
All
why are
of
back.
they
them.
making it seem like Keisha is the only one that get videos? Why does she want to attack every single body that talks about her? You know what I mean? Like, not even talk about her, just talk about what she does. We're not over here saying, oh, we gonna do this to her and oh, you ugly. We over here complimenting. We just being honest and what's going on. But it's like it doesn't matter if we don't say anything that's saying, Ashley this, Ashley that, and this, and
Yep.
did this, and
Yep.
did this, then it's a
It's
problem.
it's questions. It's questions people would like to know and ask, but you can't go to her and ask the questions because she's going to get offended. She's going to get offended
Exactly.
if you ask her those questions. So you can't ask her. So you have to speak amongst yourself and have this type of conversation on a different platform. Because as everybody knows, when you go on her platform, somebody's going to probably delete you. Somebody's going to probably fuss at you, and nobody's with all that. We having a pleasant conversation without all the hollering and screaming, as y'all can see, right? So with that being said, we was discussing about the book. We were just saying, hey, kind of going back and say, hey, this doesn't make sense. A person has a right to speak and talk about what it is that they want to talk about. It's called freedom of speech, freedom of choice.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
you can't, you know, keep on, with your little pitchfork and say, hey, don't talk about this and don't talk about that. It's freedom of speech. That's what the Constitution says. You can't shut people up for what it is they want to know about. And the people paid their money for a book, and I know they pissed off. I know a lot of people pissed off because actually she talked about it a whole lot. Oh, y'all gonna be crying, y'all gonna be emotional, y'all, it's gonna be so much, it's gonna be so much.
Amber.
And to look at the shit and say, damn, it was the same shit as we said before that was
Mm-hmm.
regurgitated. It was just this year's the ending of her going out this year was her trip that she talked about, the situation between her and her dude. When it came to everybody kind of knew that already.
But again, we seen what she did when she went on her girls trip. We seen that.
Exactly. So it wasn't nothing new. So when you had people like, no, y'all got to get the book, y'all get the book. You ain't thinking in your mind that you pretty much already said what you said and cue the relation. They heard that already. They heard
she
that already. You know
she
what I'm
funny.
saying? They heard
Mm-hmm.
that already. Cue the relations, say everything you have to say. But now that you have become, this strong spirited person, now you get all your strength. So now you want to like, oh shit, let me go with the rah rah in my book. Let me say what it is I need to say. I feel vindicated now. I can, I don't feel like I have to bite my tongue now. It's like you done already bit your tongue the whole November. We heard
They
all that
said to
shit during
dispute it
November.
with your bank. They said if y'all bought the book, to dispute it with your bank.
Man, yep. Tell them
Dang.
somebody bought some shit off my card.
You know what?
Okay,
If
so
you
what
ask
happened in
me, like the
January?
only company I think is the
That's what we
best with
trying to figure out.
disputing is American Express. I feel like nobody else is good as disputing as they would be. Maybe that's just my
Does-
personal opinion, but
okay. Does anybody know what happened in January?
Yeah, so what happened in January? I missed it. Like I don't know. Somebody let us
Don't.
what
know.
happened in January?
Remember, she kept on talking about January, January, January. What happened in January?
Is that when all the stuff like came to the internet with Ashley and stuff?
That's what I was thinking, but
Was it in January?
I think it
yeah.
was in January.
But you said that already when you wrote your book.
That's what
It
I'm
didn't matter what
saying. So
happened in
that's why
January.
I'm
You said whatever you had
confused.
to say. So what was the point of putting that extra 5 pages in there when you done said that shit already?
The
You said it
proposal.
already.
Somebody said the proposal. He proposed.
But she said that he proposed to her. She said that.
Yeah.
She said that before she put it in that book. She said, people don't know that he proposed to me, but I turned it down. I turned it down. Something she said. That was earlier this year.
And she laughing like it's funny, like, oh, he proposed to me and I said no. Like, I thought you wanted to be married. I thought that's what you
She
wanted.
said no, but then later on in the book, she said her and get their engagement. So I'm confused.
But she said also said something about um a part of her keeps thinking about, when she said when she gave him back the ring,
Hold on,
she
Nia. I
got in the
got the book
car.
pulled up. Let me look. Let me see
Yeah,
what
she
she
looked in the
said about
car
that.
and said, yeah, said something
That's what
about
she
her not having
said.
a ring on no more and all that stuff like that. Then she said something about, oh, we're not I keep thinking about the proposal and everything like that, and just to know that I guess how the proposal went down. Like damn, and her man, she think like damn, I'm supposed to be a fiance right now.
Hmm.
I'm supposed to be
I
a
don't know.
fiance.
But remember, she said no, and then later on, she said their engagement. So you said no. So when did you say yeah?
I don't.
That's I
don't.
don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. I was kind of confused
It's
because
a
she was here and
confusion.
there. Yeah, she was here and there in the book. And that lets me know you really did put everything that was in your journal in the book because it was scattered all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Because she
I
went
do.
back, because my thing in the middle of the book, she started talking about the miscarriage, but it's kind of like, whoa, she made it seem like she got pregnant again after the
That,
twins.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. Because she said something like, oh, we had to say goodbye to our boy. I'm like, boy? Like,
Yeah.
what? Like, so you trying to say that you had what's name firstborn son? That's what you saying?
I think
No.
she probably did get pregnant after the twins, before, jury, of course, but I think she did get pregnant.
Okay. If you got, you
But
know how
then
much
that mean, hold on, but wait a minute. But that means she would have had to been like 4 months pregnant because you can't find out what you have until you like 3 or 4 months pregnant.
exactly.
So when was she showing for her? I'm confused.
Go back to when she said um something about saying farewell to or saying goodbye forever to our boy. I don't know something she said,
I
but I
think
know
she
for
was
a fact I
speaking in
read that.
past tense. I think she
What?
was
See,
Okay,
just
that's what I'm
so
kind of
saying.
speaking in past
It's
tense.
not adding up though.
the math ain't mathing.
No, because keep
But
in mind the twins was already born and everything, and then that's when she started talking about it. So that made me feel like, okay, she must have got pregnant after the twins.
y'all might be getting another book, part 3. So she might add that shit in there.
Okay, somebody said no. I know she had two miscarriages before the twins. I know that much.
No, she had one miscarriage before the twins.
No, she got pregnant twice, didn't she?
No, she got
Yeah,
pregnant
no, she had that
once.
one before the twins because remember when she came on YouTube, and she posted she okay, y'all seen when she first took the pregnancy test. And
Yeah,
then like was the next day or something like that, she wound up saying she went to the doctor and she lost the baby. She lost it.
I remember that. And then remember they
Yeah.
tried again, and I thought she had another
When they
miscarriage.
tried
And then
again,
that's
that's
when,
when she said that's when they
That's when
had
they
the
got
twins.
pregnant with the twins when they tried again.
okay. So she
So
only
that's
had
what I'm
one
saying.
miscarriage.
So that's what I'm saying. How
Well,
do you know?
and all she had two of them because in the book she said that she was pregnant with the son. So where did
I'm
that come
thinking
in
if
at?
you know
I
what,
think
don't
she was
forget
saying it in
at the
past
beginning.
tense, like, you know, I
The
was
first
I went
miscarriage?
through it. Yeah, for the first miscarriage. I think that's what
They
she
was
was
calling the
saying.
baby. They was calling the baby. I think my people were saying they was calling the baby Diego or something like that because she thought she was having a boy. But how you think you have
Yeah,
a boy
she
when you was
said the
pregnant? You was
baby's
pregnant
name.
early.
So
She
basically,
said the
what y'all
baby's
telling
name was
me?
J Diego, even though she wasn't that far along, because in her
Right there, you
deluded
go.
mind, she thinks she was having a boy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I see it from my Diego exactly,
Okay,
and that was
so in
that
the
was the
book she was having flashbacks, is what y'all telling me.
Yeah, yeah, she was speaking in past tense.
So
right.
that's why
But
she kept on going back and forth. Okay,
right, but
okay.
see in her mind, that's kind of misleading because you got people thinking that you was pregnant with the son and you wasn't.
See,
It was a
yeah.
thought of, oh, we gonna claim this as being a boy. Okay.
I don't know.
It's that's what it was.
The book should have been called Addressing LSA, because half the stuff in there was addressing when you the first thing straight out of chapter 2
I'm dropping
was,
down in the
if
chat, y'all.
y'all thought that I was gonna say jury was not Jeremy's, that was that's something that's been floating on LSA and Shanita, in terms of that's what Shanita been saying for forever. But for you to start off the chapter like that, I get she keeps talking about being worried that, oh, August will have memories with his sisters. Like, when your kids get old enough and they start looking up their names or whatever, because you've had them on the internet since before they were born, and they see all these things that you've written, like, don't you think they're gonna have questions too?
Hmm.
Why does she keep trying to speak for what August's future is gonna be, or um what he's gonna say, how he's gonna look at Ashley? Like, worry about your kids.
So So, okay, my thing is this: if she had the miscarriage way before, why did she put that part in Cue the Relations? Why are you adding this into the new book as if this is something new that happened?
But
And
she
then she
did have
told
it
us
in Q the relation. I remember her talking about having the miscarriage in Q the relation. So I'm not sure why it's back in this one again. Like, why are
that's what
we
make us feel like
regurgitating
it's another
information?
baby. Yeah,
Because if yeah, exactly. If you read that, you would think, oh my god, she had another one. No, there was no other
see,
one. I just want to debunk something that she said in January, where she said that Jeremy proposed in January. I remember her saying they took a step back from their relationship after Brit's video dropped, and that was December.
She was.
And he was pretending like, oh, he was not living there. He was sneaking in to see the kids. So how did he propose January? Like literally maybe 2 days or so after the day of reckoning. And he wasn't supposed to live there because y'all was taking a
oh,
step back.
that's true, bitch. You on to something, girl? Hold on.
I'm looking at the paragraph. She was speaking in past tense. I guess she was pretty much just talking about the situation in its entirety and how Jeremy was like, eventually we're gonna be able to have a family of our own, and then you go and do some fucked up shit. I think that's kind of what she was kind of alluding to, like, just kind of saying that.
No, but he said he went to go have a conversation with her mother and father, which I think is a lie because I feel like her father does not want to be included in the F shit. That's why he asked not to be included in the vlogs. Her mother might be rejoicing because I think she's just happy that Keisha's with a man now. But I don't feel like that conversation happened. Like, how are you gonna propose? First of all, I'm trying to understand what his karma is. The fact that he proposed and you said no, but literally a month ago you were telling his homeboy, you need to tell him to put a ring on it. Like, that's a lie, boo. There was no proposal. There is no proposal. And even if there was a proposal, I feel like she would say yes, because if you said yes that he proposed to you after the day of reckoning, that would make it look like you won. So why would you say
Mhm.
no? She would have said yes and probably dragged the wedding date out or whatever she wanted to do. But I feel like she would have said yes to say, oh, look, at the end of the day, he was with you, but I still won. But there was no proposal or $7,000 ring.
That wasn't the karma though. The karma was when she went out of town and she
Was
was
the
dancing on that
Tulum
other
trip?
guy. Yeah, that was the karma because she said Jeremy was so hurt by it, and he was like, "How could you? How could you be in the arms of another man?" That
Boo-hoo.
was his karma. But like I said, even if you think that's his karma, is really not, because that don't equal up to what he did to your motherfucking ass at
He
all.
it's his karma, but or he proposed, but literally wasn't the neighbor situation like in the summer when she came out and spoke out about the neighbor? So
What was
oh
that? Yeah, I
oh
think so.
oh, he proposed, blah blah blah, but he was still cheating. If we remember correctly, the photo with him and the white girl all hugged up in the parking lot would have happened a couple days before said proposal. A month before he was asking Ashley to leave the door open at 2 a.m. in the morning. Oh, so where is the
Oh,
proposal, sweetie pie?
girl. That's what I'm saying. She was all over the place. So I don't know. But she did say, when he did propose, it was wrong timing. So I don't know which part of wrong timing. Was it right when he got Lily pregnant? I don't know. I don't know when he proposed because a lot happened in January. A lot did.
Yeah, there was no proposal. Y'all need to stop letting this girl fool y'all. Ain't no proposal, man. There was never a proposal. Ever, 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 ever.
I don't know. What y'all think?
I don't think there was no proposal. That y'all was pretending like y'all was separated in January. Okay? She was acting like, oh, he got kicked out. I gotta sneak in to see the kids. Bullshit. But he was still driving her car.
Yeah, that right there, I don't know. And then she got caught. Then that's when she had to come out. Was like, well, we still have to co-parent. She made that as an excuse because somebody actually seen the car there and seen Jeremy go inside. So I I don't
Look,
know.
Look, everybody around her is weak as F. All her friends be weak, all them weak, because there's no way I can sit and watch you exploit your life. And what non-disclosure was signed? Who signed non-disclosure? Jeremy? Because who else did you talk about in the situation that needed to sign a non-disclosure? Who?
But didn't they say? Remember when they went to when she went to Tulum and Jeremy posted something on Instagram, pretty much like dogging her in a
Mm-hmm.
sense,
Mm-hmm.
and then he had to retract back and be like, "Oh, I wasn't talking to about my girl." She just pretty much confirmed that he got on the internet and dogged you. So like, and you had to call him and be like, "Yo, like, what the hell is this?" So she missed that part in the book too, because she pretty much confirmed it because
Mm-hmm.
she said that he was upset about it. So when he did make that post, he was 100% talking about you.
He
What
was
he
But
definitely
say?
talking
What
about
he
you.
say? Can y'all
he said
remember?
something about like pretty much saying, I don't know, did he call her a hoe or something? Like maybe I'm wrong. I can't remember what he said.
We'd have to dig up LSA for that one, but he did say something.
So he said something to the
Oh, they
fact
said
of
yeah. They
a
said yeah.
hoe or something like that. And then I guess Keisha got wind of it, and then she like, well, what the hell is this? And then he retract back and was like, yeah, I wasn't talking to her. And then she was like, oh, well, what the hell is this? So I guess he was trying to implicate her in something that she didn't do. So
Bro.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I don't
think
know what
we
happened.
lost her. No, as for
Oh.
him, I don't, for one, to me, Jeremy is weak as hell because there's no way you would want a relationship with your son, but you continuously dog his mother out. For one, it's not like, for one, August is with his other side of the family that he doesn't see that very often. To if you really wanted to do something, you'd have done something by now instead of still writing. Oh, they're keeping us away. Keisha wrote chapter 4 because that whole narrative about his sisters turned 3 in a month and he won't be there to see them to be included in those memories has always been Keisha's narrative that he's not gonna
Mm-hmm.
be around his sisters or whatever. He wrote that shit.
Yep. What they say, Jeremy called Ash. Yeah, that's I mentioned that earlier. Yes, Jeremy did call Lily his ex in the book, and like I said,
Oh
in
yeah,
Q the
cause she
relation.
wasn't.
Yeah, she was supposed to be just a jump off, but yes, in this book, he did say my ex said she was pregnant. So now he's claiming her. So now Lily was in fact an ex. So all that side chick, the other girl, whatever you want to call it, you gotta put a title on it. And he said himself, my ex. So put some respect on it. I
First
mean,
of
he
all,
said it. He said it.
that stalker story doesn't even make any sense. Like, Miss, I'm taking legal action. I'm calling the feds. I'm filing false reports. You had a whole stalker or whatever try to harass you or assault you, but you didn't report it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so what happened? She's like, well, y'all know the rest. I don't have to go into further details. No, we
What is
want to
the
know what
rest?
happened. What happened?
What
What
is
we
the
want to
rest?
know.
Again,
We,
she's trying to implicate Paris because I don't get how you start writing about Paris in that chapter and then it goes on to some stalking ass neighbor. They've been trying to implicate Paris since the beginning of
oh,
time.
wait a minute. I didn't mean to cut you off. So somebody was saying when Jeremy had said X, he was talking about the girl
Yeah, he
before
wasn't talking
Keisha.
about Ashley. He was talking about
Oh,
that.
see, that's what I'm
Maybe
saying.
her
The book
name.
was confusing because it was kind of like here and there, here and there. Like,
Yeah,
what?
because we already talked about his exes in the last book. So why are we here again talking about? For one, what I got from that is that he felt like he settled because his ex that he probably lost or loved or whatever. I'm gonna assume it's the ex that he mistreated or whatever, and he felt like he settled. I don't get why it's in this
Wait,
book
wait, wait, wait,
though.
wait, 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 wait. Let's rewind. Wait. So what happened to that baby?
No, that wasn't his baby. It's just that she's moved on and now she has a kid. So I guess I'm gonna assume
No, wait a
from
minute.
what I
No.
interpreted is that Jeremy is
Mm.
mad or upset that he settled for somebody else that he did not love. Cause y'all can't, cause at this point Keisha can't tell us one day the kids were planned, another day they weren't. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very confusing, y'all. Like, okay, but why did we have to know about his ex being pregnant? Like, who cares?
yeah, how is that relevant to the story?
Oh my gosh, what is going on? Everybody's confused.
Child, first of all, I couldn't even get past the grammatical errors, so fuck all of that. I could
But
not
when
get
you
past
read
it.
it and when he said my ex was pregnant, you gonna automatically think about Lily.
Yep.
I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to he was talking about Lily. I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to that. That's what I'm gonna stick to. So what you think? So you think it was the ex before Keesha?
Man, she all over the damn place. I feel like it wasn't about Ashley. I feel like it was about somebody else because in Q the BS, the first book, he talked a lot about his exes or how he used women. He talked about one girl that he used to have her car and she would all of that. I feel like he was probably talking about the ex that got away in a way.
And I really feel like if he was talking about his ex before Keisha, I do think they put that in the book to make Lily feel like she wasn't pregnant first, because you know she was pregnant twice by him. I'm taking that she was pregnant before the twins and then after the twins.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah. So I really think, she was trying to say you wasn't pregnant by him first, and it was somebody else's, and you wasn't pregnant with his boy first because I was.
But why does it effing matter at this point? Because what I hate about them writing about Ashley is that he keeps saying, "Oh, it was a mistake," blah blah blah. That doesn't change the fact that August is still here,
Yeah.
regardless of you thinking it
Hmm.
was a mistake or she thought that he was gonna leave Keisha. It does not change the fact that August is still here. Ashley is not thinking about you that way. She doesn't want you like that, despite what they may say. Keisha, you won. You got the Negro. Like she gave
Well,
him
no,
back Summer
actually,
Walker.
she said in the book, she said that she didn't win a prize. So she did come out and say that. She said she didn't win a
But she
prize.
acts like she won one. You got him though. So what is the problem?
Mhm. Well, she knows she ain't the only one, so that's why. But you know what? To tell the truth, I could be wrong, but I think Keisha don't have a problem with all the other girls. She has a problem with Lily because, of course, Lily got his
Has the
son.
son.
That's it. That's the reason why she don't like Lily. She don't care about the other women. She don't care. He can talk to whoever he want to talk to, but when it comes to Lily, oh no, that's when she put a stop to it.
So because I'm trying to understand. Okay, so he proposed. You said no. He might not propose again. So what next? That's what I'm trying to understand.
But
He's
he
not gonna propose.
proposed.
He was stuck. Like he had to at that point. He felt like he was gonna lose Keisha.
Gingy, her phone must have went out again. Hello.
I'm here. I don't know.
Yeah, her phone must have went out again. But I was confused on that too because when he proposed, she said no, it's wrong time and I can't do this. She even took the ring off her finger. And like I said later on in the book, she said they were celebrating their engagement. So when did you say yes? You read the book, right?
Child, I couldn't get past. Look, I do copywriting as a part of my job. I could not get past the arrows. I could not. I'm just like, oh, wrong word here.
I
The
know, I
comma
seen
ain't
that
supposed
too.
to be
I'm talking about
here.
within the
The
first
spelling
five
wrong.
lines. I was like, whoa, already. I seen it. I was like, oh, I was like,
First
dang.
paragraph arrow. Oh my god, you sound like a nursery rhyme. First comes love for it, then comes loss, and then the baby and the baby care. I was like, what the hell
Yeah,
is
I was
this?
like, what
Do y'all think
the?
that they're gonna get engaged? Like, do you think that they're not even fuck that? You think they're gonna get married?
I
To prove,
mean,
baby.
I
She
don't
got a
care.
point.
The girl, look. Ah, sorry.
Yeah.
Y'all do think they're gonna get married?
I'm
Yeah.
dying. And somebody said his homebody dead. I remember seeing that. I was like, poor thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying no.
Oh, they saying no.
Yeah. I don't know at this
Dang. So
point.
y'all
It's
don't think
all a
Keisha
big
gonna
ass
do it?
like
I mean, she look
soap
better
opera.
doing it. You took all this in. You might as well say yes to the nigga. Why leave now? Shit.
I don't
What
get why
what
her
worse can
subscribers
happen?
are mad though. Like, did you not realize this was a money grab? She wasn't talking about a book until one of them brought it up in one of her lives. So
Yes.
y'all ain't see this was
Yes,
a
that's
damn money
true.
grab, bro.
She wrote a, she a, I don't know anybody that can write a book in a week. Like 2 weeks. You know what I
I think
mean?
she did voice to text.
But that's why there's a lot of errors in the book because of
She
that. You can tell it was
yeah.
rushed.
She typed up everything and downloaded or made it a PDF and sent it to everybody. So there was a lot of errors on there. I was reading stuff. There was like it was like a run-on sentence. I'm like, damn,
Yep.
I feel like a damn English teacher. Like,
It
okay, hold
was
on. I gotta
one
pause right here.
paragraph
You
was
know,
giving
so
me 4-page letter Aliyah vibes.
But she didn't she say she was gonna have somebody go that was somebody was going over the book, looking, making sure everything was right. She did
Child,
say that, didn't she?
blah. She said that about the last book, talking about it was so eloquently written. Okay, Miss Spellman with Latin honors, degree in
Ooh.
theater.
but don't y'all feel like Jeremy just as weak because you sitting here fucking staying with a woman that you know is insecure, mentally not there, just for a fucking check? Like,
Jeremy's a
I feel like he just as fucked up too.
Jeremy's a bitch because he continues to let her exploit their lives. You don't like the internet stuff. You don't come to YouTube. You don't want to be on her YouTube channel, but you're okay with her selling your private matters, your private stories when you're trying to build, quote unquote, build a career. I know your career ain't gonna go far, but and then you turn around and say you want to have a relationship with your son and how his mother is this or that, but you speak ill of his mother all the time. You allow Keesha to speak ill or speak poorly about her, but then again you're gonna talk about, oh, I'm gonna take her to court because she's keeping us away and blah 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 blah, when you had nothing but space and opportunity the other day to make things right and you did not. He's a bitch. I don't care. He is a bitch. I don't care how much of a hole he is, and they think he's an alpha male because he wants to sleep around. He a bitch. And
Straight up.
everybody around them is bitches because nobody put nobody in their place.
Straight up. I 100% feel the same way. I 100% feel the same way. Like you said that y'all start dealing with each other when he came back from basketball, whatever. This nigga had to go get a car because you got him a car. This nigga never got a job. Like, come on, like, get out of here. Like, this nigga knew he never had to go work. This nigga probably never clocked in a day in his fucking life. Like, and you want to say he got so many businesses going on? Then he ain't got no damn business. His only business is for his dick to be out all fucking night. That's his only business he got going on.
Look, Jeremy, just like anybody that comes from college, they're just trying to figure it out. So his entire life revolved around being in basketball. And then they keep trying to elude that he was gonna be, drafted. I don't think so. Because if Jeremy was gonna be drafted, he would have known before that school year ended. That's why he came home, because he was not gonna be drafted to nothing. He didn't get a chance to figure out himself as life post basketball, life post being a graduate, or anything like that, because Keisha just came and swooped him up. Yeah, you was living in her apartment. You was living in a nice apartment. You was driving around a nice car, and it was nice. And then you got caught up. He didn't grow
Mm-hmm.
up.
I really do. I think so too. I think that it was fun. I think he enjoyed the thought of, damn, like, I got this girl that I'm dealing with, and, she on her shit. She got her shit together, and I'm benefiting from it. And I do feel like ultimately what Keisha was looking for was not what Jeremy was looking for. I don't feel like they were looking for the same thing. And I do feel like he kind of bit off more than he can chew. That's why when everybody be like, oh, Jeremy never there, Jeremy never there. Like I said, you took a young nigga straight from college, whatever it was, and you tried to make him this family man. And in all actuality, he was not ready, but he was too, weak to tell you, like, look, I'm not ready for this. I just want to enjoy it. To where, y'all got pregnant, y'all had kids, blah, 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 blah. Now this nigga, like, damn, you know what I mean? So, like,
They normally say it takes men a little bit longer to mature than women, and I 100% agree with that. I don't feel like this man was ready to get married and have children at the age of 22, 23, or however old they met. That's what she been wanted.
But she wasn't ready either. Like I told them, until she addresses her childhood traumas or whatever. To me, Keisha is stuck in high school. From a mental level, she talks about high school a lot. She's still obsessed with whatever with high school. She has probably the mind of maybe a freshman, and maybe calling her a freshman is a compliment. But nah, none of them grew up. She's not ready either. She dated one person. She was obsessed with everybody that she was with, because she was obsessed over Jed, even though she pretends like, oh, he wasn't nothing, even though she tried to little boy him after he bounced. Nah, he was obsessed, boo, because he was trying to be a whole military wife over here.
Damn.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
So
Maybe,
until
hopefully,
she
we'll be
addresses her
done with the
issues,
books for
nothing gonna happen.
yeah.
And it's just gonna be one generational curse after the other.
But what do you tell your daughters though? I know in the book he mentioned like, I'm gonna make sure I tell my daughters or whatever. And but like, what do both of y'all tell y'all daughters? You know what I mean? If because I had asked somebody that like if I had I don't if let me just say this. So with Keisha and Jeremy having children, what do you say to your kids? Like what do you say to them? Do you say, okay, your boyfriend had a baby on you, you stay, you work through it? Is that what you tell your daughters when they get older? Is that what he tells his daughters when they get older? Because you got to lead by example. You got to lead by
Right.
example. So they know they have a child or a brother or what have you, but they're going to eventually know how their brother was conceived. Is that what you going to tell your daughters that they should do? Is to allow a man to cheat, and you going to tell your daughters that it's okay for a man to cheat? Like, what do you tell your kids?
It's not so much what they gonna tell them. It's just that pretty much seeing is believing. So even if they tell them that, then they're gonna be like, "Well, mommy didn't," They see all of it, so they're gonna do the total opposite. They see what their mommy going through, and you talking about Jeremy. You want Jeremy to sell his kids that, or you talking about Keisha?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's just reminding us in the chat that she said they weren't together. Yes, she's back. She backpedaled, but then today the first thing in the book was she will never give give a give someone a pass again. So finally, she admitted it, even though for the last couple of weeks she was saying, "I never gave him a pass." Nah, yeah, you did say you did give him a
Yeah, she did.
pass.
She
So were
did.
they not together? So the whole time Keisha was vlogging when she was pregnant with the twins and they was doing challenges and being together and doing all that. You mean to tell me that whole time they were not together?
Not
When
the
she
whole
would wake
time.
up in the
Now
bed and
five
vlog
months.
him, they weren't together?
Well, when she was 5 months pregnant, that's when he left because she said
But
it was a total of 4 months.
but if you go back and look when she was 5 months pregnant, Jeremy was still at the house. They were still vlogging and stuff together. As a viewer, I wouldn't even have known anything changed because she still showed him, still mentioned him, still did everything with this man as if they were together. So that's why I'm confused by it. It's like, were y'all together or were y'all not together? Because you're saying you weren't together, but when you go back and watch the videos, y'all looked like as if y'all were together. Y'all were together. Your videos didn't look as if like a man that was cheating on you and hurting you. Y'all were
Nope.
loved up or booed up and stuff like that, like nothing was going on. That's why I can't believe that. I feel like I don't know if they really weren't together or she's just using it as a scapegoat. I don't know. But if I go back and look at those videos, Nia, I guarantee you, when she was 5 months pregnant, they was hugging and kissing and doing all types of other shit. But they weren't together.
So then, what do you call that if they really was together? And then in this book, she said that they wasn't.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she trying to make it seem as if like he didn't have a baby. I don't know. I just remember when she was pregnant and I felt like they didn't miss a beat when it came. So okay, hold on. So this is another question. So were they not pregnant when they attended the baby shower? Because she said they didn't get back together until after the twins were born. She
He
had to
did
have
say
been over
that.
5 months pregnant when the baby shower
Um,
happened. Were they not together at the
remember
baby shower?
remember Ashley said he either left from the baby shower or went to the baby shower because she remember scenes. Oh, not. Oh, sorry, I'm mixing up the baby shower and the gender reveal. But he was late as hell to the baby shower anyway.
Oh, for
He
real?
was late for the baby shower. I remember that
He was late
Why was he late?
because he was out
because he always late.
fucking.
Oh, oh, that's fucked up.
As I'm saying, I don't know what to believe. Like, because if you go back and look at the footage, it's like, so if I'm not together with a man, why the hell we doing a baby shower together? Why we doing all of this? She said in the book that they did not get back together until after the
After,
kids had, you know what I mean? So, okay, so this is another thing. If y'all weren't together, why'd you pay for him to go to Miami?
oh,
I'm confused. If y'all weren't
mm,
together, why did you pay for
mm.
Jeremy to go to Miami?
See,
I'm so confused. So, like I said, Nia, when she stood up there and said they were not together, they didn't get together until after the twins were born. When you go back and look at everything, it shows that they were still very much together, very much together.
hey, Tay Tay. Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. You got me thinking like,
You weren't together and you called him telling him you fainted and his
So
ass.
when he went to
Mm,
Miami with Ashley, technically he was not cheating because y'all weren't together. You just funded
yep.
the trip. He wasn't cheating, right?
So the I
right.
fainted was to get him to come back,
Right. So
but he did come back.
when you said that he didn't want to lose you, you really didn't want to lose him. So you kept on doing all the girlfriend things that you've been doing knowingly, knowing that he was cheated on you and doing certain things behind your back, but y'all weren't together. Hmm. Interesting.
Very.
See, see,
Like
that's why
it's
you can't be lying because once you lie, you gotta use another lie to cover up that lie.
She
See,
don't remember none of her. She don't remember none of her lies. Just like she told us that. Oh, I never mentioned the forever home. First it was the seller revoked the offer. Then it became, oh, we didn't take the house because there wouldn't have been room for Augie. Then it was, oh, somebody stole my credit. I'm just making up stuff now because that's no, that's all the
wait, but
lies continue.
also remember this. Remember they went going to find a house to live. She was over 5 months pregnant. Why were y'all looking for a place together if y'all weren't
if
together?
y'all wasn't together,
Damn.
oh, see, we need answers.
It don't make any
See,
sense. Like everything you said kind of contradicts what you've done because you it doesn't make, I'm sorry, everything you've done contradicts what you said because it's like y'all were together, y'all weren't. And then not to mention, okay, so let's look at this, right? She said they weren't together, they didn't get together until after the twins were born. So why did he need to give you a promise ring after the twins were born than before if y'all was going through whatever y'all was going through? I'm just confused. I'm just curious.
you got me confused. I felt like I feel like I didn't even read the book now.
You got
I
to
don't
look
know.
in between
If
because
you
she pretty
if
much
yeah, if
said
you can get past the grammatical errors and the overuse of punctuation, then yeah. Do that for the two of we, girl, because honestly.
See,
remember those pranks she was doing on him? Like there was one prank where she said like her and the girls were getting ready to leave or whatever, like when she was pregnant. Why are y'all doing pranks like that? Why are you saying you're gonna leave them if y'all not together? Like that's what I'm just saying. It's just stuff like that.
And then I think he did kind of the same prank with her where he was taking the girls to go see another woman or some stuff like that. That was after they were born, and then
Hazel
the
said they are
condom
broke,
prank.
broke the end.
But they are fucking shit. They are broke. That's
so
why
then that
she came.
means that she been lying to her subscribers then, acting like they were
She
together and
always
wasn't.
been lying to her subscribers. She's been lying. She's been lying. Just like how she tried to gaslight them and make it seem like she was never looking about a house. That was a we could do a whole compilation of times where she mentioned floating sinks, um,
Her beauty
walk-in
room,
closets, beauty
hmm
room, filming room,
his studio room.
crying room. Yeah, she's been lying to her subscribers. I just feel like they're slow and they don't catch, or they don't really sometimes pay attention, so you don't catch the contradiction.
Oh,
Sometimes they don't
they
say
said she
something.
did a prank doing a bottle girl pretended. That makes sense. She
Yeah, I
probably
Yeah,
seen
was
that,
trying to troll Ashley.
and we just didn't know about it.
Yes.
it's how she's still convinced that Ashley leaked her
Oh,
identity to Shanita. When I don't understand why she thinks Ashley leaked her identity. If Ashley wanted to debunk or destroy your so-called happy family, she could have done that a long time ago and not wait till August was almost 1 years old. I love how she always conveniently forgets that the reason why Ashley came to the internet was because she was doing backhanded shit behind the scenes.
So can we just come to the conclusion that they've been together for however long and he's been cheating the whole time?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
They've
I'm
been
on board
cheating,
with you.
like they were cheating, but he was cheating in the beginning of the relationship, but that's justified because they technically weren't together. They were just talking, they were living together,
Mhm,
and she was waiting for him to
mhm,
ask her to be his girlfriend. So that's one, right? And then they got
mhm.
pregnant and he cheated some more, but technically they weren't together because they were somewhat on a break. And then she got pregnant again and he cheated again, but technically they weren't together because they were on a break.
But notice every time they was technically not together, something happened. Come on now, come on now.
But remember in her original apology, and I'm gonna put apology in quotes, where she said that he didn't want to be in a relationship, but she kept trying to fix it, blah 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 blah.
Yes, and
Like,
she did in her apology video to Ashley say that he was telling her that he was not ready and she pretty much
yep,
wasn't listening to it.
yep.
So was she in a relationship with herself and the whole time they really were like they both were single? Like I'm confused. Like has Keisha been single this whole damn time?
Lord, I got a headache. Headache. I don't know.
I'm so confused, Nia. Like
That's
I
why
just
talks
don't
like this is
know.
important because yeah, we all lost. Because a lot of people were saying, I'm so confused. I don't know. I didn't understand the book. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know. I
Re-
don't know.
Remember that part in the book where she said, I felt so bad. Like I said, I'm not laughing at the girl. I'm just giving my honest opinion. When she said that she would go and try to have sex with him, even after she know what she did, and she would go after they get done, go in the mirror and start crying. I felt so
Yeah.
bad. I felt so
Yeah.
bad.
Damn.
I wanna find a sympathy, but I can't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't.
Jeremy
I
and
mean,
his
if you
ass
don't, I
beat. That nigga
mean,
is so fucked up.
yeah, he fucked up out here.
He
He
is
fucked
so
up out here,
fucked
and
up.
that's why now that I did believe when she said, "Well, Jeremy, he's gonna be so embarrassed. He really didn't want the book to come out." I can see now. I can see why he's embarrassed because yeah, he a damn cheater out here, boy. He ain't right.
He
He ain't
If
right.
Jeremy
is.
was a man, he would have said, "Ain't no more book coming out." But they ain't got. He spent his last $7,000 on an engagement ring, so they don't have no money for the girls' Christmas and their party. So, yeah.
But he been like, why? Like the thing about it is that this is why I don't understand. Okay, so going back to Ashley, called being a side chick. How did this side chick manage to get known or fuck around with your man? The first pregnancy, the second pregnancy, like she was never a side chick. She
They
was never
wasn't
a side
together.
chick. That was his girl. Like at the
Hmm.
end of the day, that was his girl. So like that's what I'm just saying. Like this all don't make no sense. So Ashley, as we said before, is not a home wrecker because he was single, right?
Very much so
She not no
single.
homewrecker. They both were single.
But why didn't nobody understand it the first time? Because in Q the relation, she stated they wasn't together. So I'm not understanding why people not getting that.
Most of us got that. Her donkeys don't though. Her
And
donkeys
then
don't.
and now she's saying it again. Like I said, this book was just basically confirmation from everything that's been going on. That's all the book was, confirmation. Nothing new was in the book. Nothing.
So wait, Nia,
Nothing.
I have a question for you. Do you still think that it was a smart decision to put the book out?
Hell the fuck no. Hell no. What's smart about it?
Oh,
What's
we
smart
we
about it? Now, one of y'all answer. What's smart about her bringing this book? Like, what's smart about it?
Nothing.
even if it was truly something traumatic, it wasn't. It still wasn't smart. I don't get
What?
how she continuously says that how other YouTubers that are bigger than her don't get the hate or whatever, but they're not also exploiting their lives for a coin. They're also don't have their friends in quotes doxing people, harassing people. They also don't vlog every day. Keisha is broke. I don't understand why people think she got money. She vlogs every day because she's broke.
But my thing is, everything that was in the book, the things that we didn't know, again, was personal and very intimate between them two. So why do y'all feel like we needed to know that? We didn't want to know that you was in the bed with all this blood and you was bleeding. Like what? Why do we need to know that?
Even the Tulum thing, like um we had already guessed that she probably might have done something in Tulum. I thought she was gonna write about that. If since her friends can grab her phone and talk about don't text him, maybe you should grab her and shake her and tell her to have some damn sense because that ain't it. That's your friend. Like you're cool with your friend going outside and exploiting her life for coins.
Yeah,
Like
who
what's
did that? Who recorded her?
who recorded her? I feel like
Yeah,
it was
Keisha,
it was
Jennifer.
so many of them on that damn trip. So it could be either one of her close friends or somebody else that was on the trip, but it wasn't like it was a leak or anything. It was definitely on somebody's Instagram stories.
And a part of me feel like she purposely did that too, because in the story, I mean, well, in the book, she was like, "Well, you got your karma. Now you feel how I feel."
Yeah. Their whole relationship is giving like a tit for tat. It felt like a tit for tat. Like, oh well, now you know how it feels. Yes, the person speaking is Jamaican.
Yes, honey. Yes. One time. Yeah, this book, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And you said you couldn't even, you started it, but you couldn't finish.
Girl, the first line had an arrow. Okay, it was one
Yeah, on that.
running
Yeah,
sentence. Okay,
yeah,
I
I
could
see that.
not. I'm just like, all right, skip, and then like it was a whole bunch of curse words too. Like I'm like, how am I supposed to read through this?
Hmm. I was like, oh, I said, did somebody send me the right link? I said, this can't be the right one. This got to be the draft. Like, what is that? Has
Like
to been the
Keisha,
rough
like
draft.
it's only like $25 for Grammarly, like the whole package. You could at least run it through that, girl. It's literally $25, child.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I know. Okay, Bree, I know she's going live later. I think Ty going live later too about the book. So maybe we can get a better understanding on what's going on in this book because baby, I don't know, honey. She said first page got on my goddamn nerves, girl.
First line.
I was like, oop, already?
First line, child. First line.
Honey. Well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that was confused. I'm glad I wasn't because this book is a hot mess. It was here and there, here and there. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I guess so. Bree, what time you going live? Leave it in the chat so we'll know. Girl, a hot mess.
I skimmed through that. Like I saw one of her subscribers made a video and talking about, oh, they're mad. I'm like, okay, so you ain't see that this was a money grab, like the t-shirt business, like the $2 water bottles from AliExpress. Like, did you not see that?
Hey, you funny.
No, no, talk the truth, girl.
Hey, you
Do
funny
you
now for
not
real though.
see? Like, how are you mad? Like, girl, Michelle Obama's becoming is $11, okay? And you spent $20 because you thought you was gonna get some tea and got dirt and water mixed together.
Man, that's all. When I tell you this was a waste of time, like a waste of time. I feel sorry for the ones that did buy this book. Like, OMG. I just can't believe it. I just can't. I can't. Bree, I don't know where she at, but Bree's supposed to be going live, and I think Ty's going live. I don't know who else is going live, but we about to wrap this up. And I appreciate you, Boo, for coming on the panel to give your personal thoughts and opinions about this book. In chat,
Yes.
make sure y'all do smash the thumbs up on the way out if you haven't already. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. What she say? Book for free. Oh, okay.
Child, let's
I
leave this
appreciate
girl
all
in
y'all for.
2021. Okay, leave her
Do
in
you got? Do
2020.
you got a channel?
I don't. I hate editing. I really do.
Oh, okay. Well, all right, y'all. I guess I'll see all y'all later in Ty Live. I think she's going live. I know Bree is going live also. So I will see y'all in these YouTube streets because I know it's gonna be on fire. Okay. But I appreciate all of y'all. I love y'all so much. Until next time, it's your girl. My life is near. Bye, y'all.
Bye.